Welcome to the very short tutorial to show about rotating the scene that we see on the video, the 360 master, as we see here of the Lego demo project, in relation to the physical world. So it's aligning the virtual with the physical. Often what will happen is if you're doing a VR demonstration, for example in a lecture or in a room, it may be that part of the video, for example where I'm facing now, this group at this table that I want to work on, then I'll be talking to the board rather than to the audience that is behind me over here. So you may want to move everything, including all the windows, and turn them so that they'll be facing that way. So I'm going to show that now, try and turn this 180 degrees so that I'll be facing the other direction. The issue is when you're watching this vocap and you're replaying it, you won't see anything change. You'll just see an indication that things are turning. But really, to the physical world around me, I will have to turn around to face the other direction and therefore talk to my potential audience. So you'll have to imagine that this is happening physically when I'm rotating. So the way to do that is if you look at your left controller, at the top you'll see this button, and that on my controllers is a button at the top above the dial. But on other controllers that might be button B, for example, and that might be somewhere else, and you'll have to experiment to find out where that button is. And that button, if you press it, keep it pressed, and then turn the controller, as in this movement, then you'll be able to turn the scene. And if you just turn it and then let go, then you've turned it to that many degrees. So if I start here and I turn it all the way around to here, then I'll have turned 180 degrees. So I'm going to try that now. I'm going to press the button, and you see as I'm grabbing it, I'm turning, and as I'm turning, I actually have to turn my head to follow this, and I've turned it around now. That's about 180 degrees. I'm facing completely the other direction in the physical world, but I'm still facing this group here. So now I have turned the scene virtually so that I can talk to an audience while the scene plays in here. So the virtual world has been realigned, though everything is in the same place. All the controllers, all of the objects that might be in the scene around me will also turn with me. And you may have seen that some idea of something turning, an indication in the replay. So what I suggest you do is you exit this replay and try it yourself in the Lego demo project, for example, and see if you can turn. And as you turn, you will have to reorient yourself to the same action that's happening. Your physical body will actually have to turn. So that can be very useful for certain types of demonstrations or lectures or performances.